All right, welcome back to the channel, and it's good to see you all again. So what we are going to be talking about today is we got some mail call today. We got mail call, and let me tell you that I was as excited as Ralphie Parker in that scene in A Christmas Story where he got his brand new secret decoder pin in the mail. You know, he rounds it into the mailbox and he grabs the decoder pin, and it was just a master Ralphie Parker, and he was super excited about it. I was equally as excited about this bit of mail that I got that I'm going to show you here in just a minute. It has not been opened yet. We're opening it here live in this recording here. So what do we got here? This is from the Library of Congress. Let me see if I can zoom in. No, it's not working. Oh, there we go. There we go, Library of Congress. So, all right, so this is from the Library of Congress. What this is this is the official copyright registration for the second documentary that I've ever done. The second documentary that I've ever done is called The Price of Silver. This is the DVD here. It's also available on Amazon Prime, and it's also available on YouTube. But anyway, this is the documentary, The Price of Silver. And what the Price of Silver is about is it's a documentary about the history, the rise and fall of Silver City, Utah. And Silver City, Utah was a massive silver mining town in the late 1800s to about 1930-ish or so. There was a Mormon pioneer. His name was Jesse Knight, and incidentally, he had. Well, let me rewind just a bit. But my great-grandparents were from Silver City, Utah, and this is where my connection to the city and the draw to do the documentary originated, is because of my great-grandparents and grandparents being from Silver City, Utah. So this is where my motivation lies in doing this documentary. Anyway, so my great-grandparents were friends with Jesse Knight, who basically put Silver City and the surrounding mining towns on the map, as it were, because it was such a huge silver mining boom town. And so Jesse Knight was the guy that struck it rich, per se. But because my great-grandparents were friends with Jesse Knight, my middle name, which is Jesse, you got Daniel Jesse, it's my first and middle name. The Jesse part of my name is taken from Jesse Knight. So anyway, that's through a couple of generations. My grandpa's first name was Jesse. My middle name is Jesse. So through the generations, but ultimately leading back to Jesse Knight is where my name, Daniel Jesse, the Jesse part is derived from Jesse Knight. So this is a picture of Jesse Knight, who the bulk of this documentary is about, really. It's about kind of his story in creating this boom town, which is Silver City, Utah. Silver City, Utah now is a ghost town. There's nothing but foundations remaining of the city that once was. So anyway, if you want to check out that documentary, like I said, it's on Amazon Prime. You can buy it for $5 on Amazon Prime. You can also find it on YouTube. It's available on YouTube as well. So if you're ever interested in that type of a documentary, that's a good one. Hey, because I did it. It's a good documentary. Go check it out, dang it. Anyway, I digress. What I was talking about is this bit of mail here from the Library of Congress and the Copyright Office. This is the official registration for the Price of Silver documentary. So we are going to open it right here, right now, and we're gonna see what we have. I filled out this initial application, the copyright application on copyright.gov website. It's $86 application fee. There's a bunch of stuff you need to fill out. A couple of things to be aware of in completing these applications is, first you got the $86 application fee. It takes about 2 months. I filled this out back in October, on October 15, and so I just got the registration just now. So it takes approximately 2 months for the process to go through doing what it's going to do and getting you the official certificate. And there's an email involved. They typically, once they receive the application, they review it, they send you an email, then they'll ask some clarifying questions about your application to make sure that they clearly understand what you're doing, all the things. They ask some questions and things like that. So there's emails involved. Probably the biggest headache that I found, this is my second go around with the Copyright Office, by the way. The biggest headache that I found is that you need to send them a copy of the file that you're registering, so the copy of the movie in this instance, and the file size can not be any larger than 500 megabytes. And that's for, this movie's an hour and 10 minutes long or something like that. And I had to reduce it to less than 500 megabytes. So that was a feat in itself in basically dumbing down the quality of the render on this movie so that it's below 500 megabytes. So that took a whole thing all by itself to get it down to that low amount so I could transfer it to the Copyright Office so they can meet their requirements, get this thing done. So anyway, here we are. We're gonna open this thing up and do it live. We're gonna do it live, like Bill O'Reilly says. Okay. So we got, first page is just really a cover page, has my name and address on it. Y'all don't need to see that, that's cool. Now, let's see if there's any, all right, we got this identifying information here we need to cover up. All right, so here is the copyright registration. Not sure if you can see that clearly, but here it is, Certificate of Registration. This certificate issued under the seal of the Copyright Office in accordance with Title 17, United States Code, attests that registration has been made for the work identified below. The information on this certificate has been made a part of the Copyright Office records. Signed, the United States Register of Copyrights and Director. And all right, so the title of work, The Price of Silver, year completed, 2020, date of first publication, December 11, 2020, notification of first publication, or nation of first publication, United States. Author, NRV.media, LLC, which is my production company. Author credited, author created, entire motion picture, work made for hire, yes, citizen of United States, domiciled in United States. Copyright claimant is NRV.media, LLC. And then it gives my address. And It just says material excluded from this claim: pre-existing footage, pre-existing photographs, pre-existing music, because there was stock imagery and stock footage, stock audio that was used in completion of this project. New material included in claim: all other cinematographic material, additional new footage, production as a motion picture, revisions, additions to script. So anyway, that's the official registration. And so yeah, that's it's on, let's see, and then on the back side, let's see, this was, let's see, it gives my phone number, gives my address, and then it gives my name, date, October 15, 2024. October 2015 is the day that I submitted the copyright claim. And so there we have it, the official copyright registration for my second documentary, The Price of Silver. Just thought that you guys might be interested to see how that whole process works, how it, some of the unique aspects in getting a copyright registration and claim. Now, what this is good for, because I've had this problem created two different occasions. So both my most two recent documentaries, we got The Price of Silver, this one, and then we got my most recent documentary, which is the Salt Lake Strip, that is available on Tubi and other small streaming platforms. That one I registered back in June or July of this year. Got the registration for that back June or July. What these registrations allow you to do is, and I've had this occasion happen to both of these movies, is somebody will rip these movies off of YouTube, then they will re-upload them into their own channel to try to collect ad revenue or whatever they're trying to do with their own channels. These registration certificates will make it so that I can challenge those people that re-upload my movie without my permission. I can officially challenge those and have them taken down by YouTube, because I own the copyrights to those movies and I have the official form and registration showing that I own those movies. So that's the most effective way to get somebody stealing your stuff and reposting it taken off of YouTube is with the official copyright registration. So that's what it's good for in the very short term. Also, if somebody is making a lot of money off of my movie on the back, basically steals my movie and makes money off of it, these forms allow me to officially sue them in federal court for a violation of my copyright. So anyway, that's in a really small nutshell what these certificates allow me to do. And in a personal note, I guess personal vanity note, let's call it that, is my kids, my grandkids, my great grandkids, so on and so on. If they ever decide to search my name on the internet in decades down the line after I'm long gone, they'll be able to find these documents under my name in the U.S. Copyright Office and then in the Library of Congress. They're like, hey, great grandpa Daniel Jesse, he did some cool stuff. He's got movies in the Copyright Office. So great grandpa Daniel Jesse did cool stuff and he's got receipts to prove it. That's just, a vanity point, whatever. Everybody has vanity, everybody's vain, whatever. That's that's my flex for the generations. Let's call it that. My generational flex. That's what we'll call it. Anyway, so there we have it. That's my official opening of my most recent copyright registration for my second documentary movie, The Price of Silver. My third documentary movie, The Salt Lake Strip, was registered last summer, so we already got that. I didn't do a video about that. My first movie that I did is called Metal Edge Assassin Team, a double shot of whiskey, which is available on YouTube if you care to look. It used to be available on Amazon Prime. I'm not sure if it's available in other countries on Amazon Prime, but it's not available in America any longer, but it might be in other countries. But I don't think I'm going to register that one because myself and the former singer of the band that I was in, which is Metal Edge Assassin Team, we were both co-producers on that movie, and I just don't want to have to deal with the paperwork and the logistics of figuring out how to register a movie that both of us, who are kind of estranged for each other, have equal rights to. So anyway, I'll let that one just be on YouTube and it can just do what it's gonna do, whatever. But that was my first full-length movie that I did, was Metal Edge Assassin Team, A Double Shot of Whiskey, which is, documenting our recording process and recording the record that we were working on back in 2017, 2018 era. And anyway, so there you have it. Probably a whole lot of information that you may or may not have been interested in, but you got a little taste of the copyright process and what's involved in officially registering something for an official copyright registration. If you like this information, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I need to get my channel up over 1,000 views because I need me a source of income, everybody. I'm gonna be honest with you. I need to get some income. I'm broke over here. Need some income. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Check out the links I have below for the merch that I sell and for the books that I sell. Check those out. And it's awesome seeing you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome day.